Hi guys, how you doing? It's reaction time. I'm really banging them out tonight. I might not be spending a lot of time talking, which you're probably grateful for, but I'm trying to go through as many as I can. Been building up through the week, thinking, right, I've got to get a bit of time to do some reactions because that's what it's all about. I love reactions. I love new music. So this is a band called A to Z, or that's how we say it in England anyway. Other people may say A to Z. I say A to Z. It doesn't sound right though, does it? It should be A to Z. Let's go for A to Z. Anyway, nonsense talking again. See, I am talking too much. Anyway, this is a band called A to Z and a song called Trial by Fire. I think this just popped up. Let me tell you a little bit about this band and I'll go through the members. So there's a little synopsis underneath. It's quite an interesting one because in early 2020, famed former drummer for Fates Warning, great band, progressive metal band, and warlord Mark Zonda began working on new material for the vision of a beginning of a new full-time band. So the mission was to deliver straightforward, no-frills hard rock to a broader audience. So obviously, Fates Warning, although they do, sometimes it's not really progressive. Some of Fates Warning stuff is quite catchy and melodic hard rock sort of thing. Most of it is progressive, but he's gone, by the sounds of it, for more straightforward stuff on this. The end result, which sees Zonda reunite with Fates Warning lead vocalist Ray Adler, along with bassist Philip Bino, Steve Vai and Warlord, guitarist Duke Holters and keyboardist Vivian Lalu. That's the lineup. That's the whole lineup. I was going to go through the lineup, but it said in the synopsis anyway, so that's cool. So really looking forward to this. Obviously some great musicians. So it's going to see how they do some sort of straight up hard rock by the sounds of it. So here we go. Can't wait to hear this. A to Z, however you want to say it, Trial by Fire. Wow.
It's the wrong time to bleed. One more moment is all you need. Come on now, make your way.
Whoa.
So you're caught in the middle of something you can't escape. Oh, break away from the chains that hold you. Walk away from the pain you're drowned by fire. Break away from the chains that hold you. Walk away from the pain you're drowned by fire. Down on your knees, so you're broken. No time to plead. Get up now, make your stand. Take your shot in the dark. If you don't, then you know you're damned. Now, break away from the chains that hold you. Walk away from the pain you're drowned by fire. Break away from the chains that hold you. Walk away from the pain you're drowned by fire.
Oh man. I mean, look, it is more straightforward, you know what I mean, than Fates Warning, some of it, but I mean that drumming. I mean, it's just the production helps because you can hear, obviously it's really concentrated on that drumming, man. It sounds like they've really gone to town on the production of every little nuance on that drum kit, because during that, the verses especially, man, that sounds so complicated, and it probably is not for this drummer because he's such a brilliant drummer, but it sounded brilliant. I was just drawn into the drumming, and that's unusual for me. But saying I'm drawn into the drumming, it's not taking anything away from the song, because especially, you know, in that chorus, that is pure AOR melodic hard rock, you know, classic rock, if you like. That is so catchy. You know, the synths come joining in. It's a brilliant classic rock song, but with some really complicated drumming, but not as in the complicated groove. You know, it's not like odd time signatures or anything like that. But just listening to it, and I'm thinking, because you can hear absolutely everything, and I'm thinking, fucking how hard would it be to drum like that? I'm really bad at drumming. I can't even, I mean, when I was in a band, I've said this before, I probably sound like a fucking stuck record. I used to sometimes just put myself behind the drum kit for a fuck around, and I can't even, like, when it comes to the kick drum, I can't even go boom, 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 boom. I can't do. I have to do a single kick drum, so it's boom, 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 boom. I can't even fucking do it. I'm just terrible. My rhythm probably is bad. It's just, I find it so complicated to try and do everything. And when you listen to someone like that, you just think, oh, I might as well fuck it. Why did I even bother anyway? What an amazing drummer. What an amazing song. It's so catchy as well. You know, what they've gone for is exactly what they've delivered. Pure hard rock. I wouldn't say no frills, because I'm thrilled at the drumming, you know, and thrilled at the just amazing musicianship altogether. Love the vocals, man. Do you know what I mean? That's a proper hard rock vocal as well, you know, really going for that. Sometimes in progressive rock and metal, the vocals are a bit smoother without that hard edge, you know what I mean? So it's really cool to hear the vocals like that. That is fantastic. Here we go for the rest. I'm really looking forward to this, if there's going to be a guitar. There might be a fucking drum solo. You never know. Here we go.
Now just open up the door and step on out. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and leave no doubt. There's a world outside that waits for you, my friend. Now you've opened up the door.
Yeah, man. Just brilliant. I love the sort of real rock and roll feel to it at times as well, with the riffs. Almost, I'm not saying AC/DC, but you know what I mean. It's got that rock and roll sort of vibe to it. And that sort of went through that solo as well, which I love the solo. That was a proper rock and roll solo, so it went sort of more straightforward. And I tell you what, there's really little bits that are so clever. Like halfway through that solo, I felt the momentum build through the drumming again. I mean, he opened up with the, I'm just no expert, I really ain't, but almost sounded like he's opening up with the cymbals, or the hi-hat was open or something like that. And you felt the build up towards the end of the solo, and you felt the momentum building up, and then it went pure into that sort of AOR melodic hard rock chorus again. Just brilliant stuff. Absolutely loved it. A to Z, Trial by Fire. I don't know if there's an album coming out. I don't know. I can't see a date yet, but this is the first single. Sometimes they announce like on the second single or something like that. But what an amazing track. Just pure brilliance, you know, musicianship wise, but a real groove laden rock and roll song as well. Absolutely excellent. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you soon.